What is up, people, and welcome back to another video. Today I've got 5 simple spell combinations in Hogwarts Legacy that's going to make combat easier for you, so let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the first one is going to be a real bread and butter spell combination. As I sneak up on this fella here, I'm going to cast Descendo by itself, and you see I get 141 damage, so not a lot at all. I'm just going to let my Descendo load back up again, and the first combination is going to be Levioso and Descendo. So as you see here, I'm going to lift this fella up, cast Descendo, and we go and get 648 damage. So a lot more than the previous amount. Once again, showing it here. 648, very easy. On to the next one. So the next one here is going to be Transformation and Bombarda. So using Bombarda by itself here, we get 450 damage. Moving on then into the bandit camp. We're going to cast Transformation. And of course you can just cast Transformation and then throw the barrel. But this is also something you can do. So we cast Transformation, blow up the barrel, and we get a whopping 1208 damage, killing both people. So a bit of an unknown one, but can be very useful, especially in the bigger camps. If you've just got a lot of enemies around the barrel, you can create that big explosion and wipe a lot of people out. So the third combination is going to be Accio and Incendio. It's not something that increases damage, but just makes the spell easier to use. So as you can see, Accio and then Incendio just makes sense really, with Incendio being a closer range spell. Accio is the perfect pairing for it. I'm going to swift dash away here, and then cast Accio and Incendio once again, just to show you how it works. But yeah, just a nice little simple spell combination. Finishing off this enemy here, and on to the fourth one. Our fourth spell combination is going to be Glacius and Defindo. So you're seeing it straight away here, 1419 damage. Usually I show you one of the spells by themselves. It's going to be backwards for this one. As you're seeing, it takes a lot of damage off enemies. Right here I'm just going to cast Defindo on its own, and we get 578. So not nearly as effective. Definitely a good combination to use. Especially effective against Dugbogs as well, which is really good if you pair it up with Levioso or Flipendo. So one more time here, Glacius, Defindo, over 1000 damage. And we're on to our last spell combination. So our last spell combination is going to be Flipendo and the Pulso. I'm using these two goblins here as an example, so you can see how far that goblin goes with just the Pulso, not far at all. And then once that loads back up, I'm going to cast Flipendo first, and then the Pulso, and you can see that this goblin goes much further. And that's the reason I pair these two together, is for the Pulso to be effective and do any damage, the enemies need to hit off something, and using Flipendo then, which recharges so quickly, you're just increasing your chances of having that happen because they go so much further. So we're going to switch over to a clip now where you see me using this spell combination. So I'm flying into this camp here. We're going to be using the Flipendo and the Pulso, like I said. It's especially effective, of course, if you're at a cliff's edge. So as you can see there, sending your one off the cliff, real easy. That's one way to get rid of some enemies. And we've got this fella against the cliff face, so just to ensure he's definitely going to hit it, we're going to cast Flipendo and then the Pulso. Something I've noticed is that if you want it to be as effective as possible in making them go as far as possible, what you want to do is cast the Flipendo and then let them do their couple of somersaults, and when they pause, that's when you want to hit the Pulso, and that's when they go the furthest, in my experience of testing it out. So you can see I weigh completely there, and he goes flying off the edge. Another enemy dealt with. I would have done that to her as well if I had my Pulso loaded up, but I didn't. Once again here, flying away and off the cliff's face. Of course you're not always going to have that around, but in this case you do, and even if you didn't, they'll go further because of the Flipendo, so it's good. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.